Hello everyone and welcome. I'm back. I am back. Hi everyone. Hello. It is Friday and it is I, Ripley Boo, streaming live on a Friday at a earlier time than I usually do. It's true. It's true. It's true. If you were to wear, I took this whole week off of my day job so that I could study for my exam and then just have some time off afterwards to sort of be like, I did that. So this was one of the days. Yesterday, I considered streaming, but really, I was just like, I want a day where I can just be lazy. And I didn't even really fully relax because like the whole day I had at the back of my mind, like, I feel weirdly guilty. I should be doing something productive. I should be doing something productive. And then another voice being like, shut up. Enjoy your time. You deserved it. Because, yeah, for the start of this week, from the moment I awoke to more or less the time that I went to sleep, I was studying. I did my exam and I have not gotten the results yet. And it's killing me. I really want to know how I did. I just want to know how I did. So hopefully I find out soon, because like I feel kind of mixed. There's parts of the exam that I was like, oh yeah, I killed that. I got the answers, no problem. But then there was other questions where I was like, I don't know. So I don't know how I did. But I don't feel negatively about the situation because it's one of those things where if I don't pass this exam, I can rewrite the exam. And the good news is that if I do have to write the exam again, I know what to study. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad if it gets to that point. Yeah. But yeah, hello everyone. Hello Dom. Hello Creative Chaos VT. Hello Mr. Comic Wolf. Hello. How are y'all heckin' doing? Happy Friday to you all. I hope if you have to work today, I hope work's not so bad. And then it will be an awesome and amazing weekend. Hello, boating. Hello. Welcome in. You're in a weird headspace. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. That was me yesterday. Because like I said, I was just like taking a day off of everything, and it's just like I feel guilty. I'm not working on something. I should be productive. It was a mind fuck. It really was. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be streaming at my preferred time. Now, I won't be able to stream very often at this time. Like this is it pretty much. Starting next week, I will be back, big air quotes, back to normal scheduling. I still haven't decided what normal means to me, but at the very least the time zone is going to be evening, and it should be more than one stream a week. I won't be able to stream Monday because I have plans with some other streaming buddies of mine on Monday, but I'll probably be back to streaming for sure Tuesday evening, and then maybe I'll do Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Yeah, and we'll see where it goes from there. Hello, Morphe. Hello, welcome in. Hi. Yeah. Yes. Why isn't fishing working? What the shit? Oh, you know what? It probably isn't like connected. Hold on. Let me look into this. Fishing? What the hell is going on? Oh, that's it. That's the problem. Okay. Now you can fish. Now you should be able to fish. There shouldn't be an issue. It wasn't connected. Go figure. Because I've been gone for a whole freaking like pretty much 2 weeks. It feels like close to 2 weeks. This is an early streamer. Do you usually start this time? No, this is early. Starting next week, starting next Tuesday, I'll be back to my regular streaming time of 6 p.m. PT. That'll be usually when I start streaming. Yeah, this is a special time because I have the day off and I wanted to stream early because I missed you guys. And I just figured I might as well keep working on my art because I need to get this done. I want to get this done because I want to get onto the rigging portion so bad. We're so close. So I'm probably still going to do a majority of art streams for the next little while until I get this heckin' project done. So that's the game plan. Is feeling weirder than normal weird? I don't know. Now I'm not sure. Is it scary? I'm nervous. I'm not sure. Is it really personal? Because if it's really personal, don't share it. Don't share it if it's really personal. I don't know. If it makes you feel weird, I feel a little weird as well. It's just a concept. A concept. Okay. All right. I could fuck a little bit with a concept. Sure. Yeah. That should be fine. Anyway, like I said, I have been studying, and then I was not productive at all yesterday. I just had like a full-on like lazy day of nothing, and it was lovely. So we're back to exactly where I left off last stream, and the head is more or less finished. I say more or less because there's things I'm going to change. There's things I'm going to tweak and change and all that stuff, but I'm going to do that off stream. I'm going to do that off stream because I want to get started on the rest of the body and eventually the jacket, because I feel like the jacket, much like parts of the helmet, is going to be complicated. It's going to be complicated because it's sequins, but I figured, hey, it's good to get started on it, and then I can make tweaks when I'm finalizing it up at the end. It's very pretty. Yeah, I am really proud of the helmet. I really am. Okay, so I'm gonna hide the jacket because I'm not gonna worry about the jacket right now. I'm going to save the jacket to last. Now, I don't know if that is a smart move. I don't know if that's a smart move. But I just want I feel like it's gonna be like an albatross in a way. It's either gonna go really easily or it's gonna be like a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna save that to last and then be able to focus on it. Yeah. So I'm gonna start on the upper torso and then just work my way down and then end with the jacket. That's kind of my game plan. So we could start with the forearms. I do like, and then I could paint the nails. Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing the hands. We're doing the forearms. It's a good place to start. Now, the jacket, not the jacket, but everything that's dark here, I think it's supposed to be kind of like a shiny-ish, like a matte leather look. So it's another texture I haven't had much practice with, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited to try. And yeah, if I do the hands, that means I need to do these hands as well. So I'll work on the hands that are down first, and then we'll come back and we'll work on the hands that are up. Let me just hide the jacket. Yeah. Kind of hard texture to do. Yeah. But it's okay. Practice. This is perfect for practice. I just have to keep like, I have to make sure I don't get lost as far as where I am in the layers. Also, guys, can you hear a fan or anything in the background? I have a fan going because it feels so nice. I just want like a breeze, but I want to make sure it's not like being picked up by the microphone. So if you hear anything strange, let me know. It's probably my fan. My biggest fan. Okay, so what do we got as far as layers in this section? We have the forearm, we have the hands, and then the back of the jacket, which you don't have to worry about right now. Don't hear it too much? Sick. Sick. Hell yeah. All right. So for the hands especially, I'm definitely going to be using the technique that I've been using for all of the other models, which I only learned after I did all the line art. And that technique, of course, is called backfills. Freaking backfills, baby. Backfill time. So, I'm going to start with that with the forearm at least. We got the forearm lines. I'm going to hide the color and hide the hands and maybe hide the rest of the torso so I could just see these. Yes. So I could separate the details that I put inside of the sleeves versus just the lines on the outside. So I'll do like a copy paste. Okay, and then for this one, I'll just erase what's inside. Do, 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 do. So how was everybody's week? Did you have a good week? Comic Wolf, did you share your concept yet? No, you can share it. If it's a concept, you could share it. Do, 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 do. Also, I will be doing streams that aren't art. Like, I want to play games again, that's going to be for sure, but I'm going to have some hand cam streams as well. Because I have two whole candy kits that expire this month. That's a problem. So I'll be doing the candy kits at some time. Hi, Meowie. Hello, hello. You've been prepping for your debut, creative? Hell yeah. Oh, a visual novel. Wow. That is a lot of work and planning. Oh, that's really exciting. That's a very, very exciting. Do, do, do. All right, so I'm going to call this forearm line a BL because it's the backfill. And before I move it to the backfill, I got to do this. So basically how it works is you go inside, I believe. There's some holes in the flat colors. That's also unacceptable. Unacceptable. Is there any more holes? It seems like it was, oh, nope, nope, I could see it. I don't know if you could see it. Did you see it? It looks like all dotted along here, there's like little holes. Yeah, if I see any other holes, I'll fix it. Okay, so you do that, you go Control Shift I, and then delete. And then we fill it and then move it to the back. So it still looks like line art. But if you move it around, it's a solid chunk. Hand cans? What hand cans? What? But yeah, hi, Meowie. How are you? How are you heckin' doing? Hope you're doing a good. Give me a second. Where's the I misplaced the thing. One of the during my exam, it was a virtual exam, so I was able to do it from home, which was very cool. But in order to have it go at home, you had to clean off your entire desk, which I did. Which I'm glad I did, because my desk needed it. God damn, I just got all kinds of shit on my desk. One of the things I have on my desk is I had a bunch of, like, I just had like a glasses case where I would store my screen cleaners and stuff for my glasses, because sometimes I wear glasses, and also for my screens. Like, I use it obsessively on my tablet. Like, I love my screen tablet so much. Easily, hands down, one of my favorite purchases ever. The one downside of my screen tablet is it's starting to show like scuff marks and like scratch marks on the screen from use. And I've been trying to like figure out like what I can do to like fix it. Cause I haven't done anything crazy with this tablet. Like literally all I've done is use it. I haven't like added any like weird nibs or anything. Like I use the nibs provided by the tablet itself. So, and I find it so weird that the pen would cause scratches into itself. Like you think it would be better designed. I don't know. So like the solution I have been using is like, I just use cloths that would wipe down glasses to wipe down the screen. The pen is mightier than the sword. Yes, it's true. You shared it on a Discord? Okay, okay. Fair enough. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. I just took a quick peek, Mr. Comic Wolf, and yeah, that's very philosophical. Or nihilistic. Maybe nihilistic is the better word for it. Like, it reminds, I saw that and my mind immediately thinks about like, there's like a meme. There's a meme. There's like two different people. There's one person who's like sitting on the edge of a staircase, head buried in their hands. They're dressed in black. They have black hair. The tones of colors around them is all grays and blacks. And the tagline of the image is like, nothing in life matters. And then it's juxtaposed with a 90s kid wearing bright colors, a backwards cap, and his thumbs up, and wearing shades, looking toward the viewer. And it's the same thing. Nothing in life matters. Not me just only now joining the Discord. Yes, I have a Discord. It's great for keeping up to date with whatever the heck I'm doing, because I haven't really been updating Twitter lately. Hi, Blame. Hello, hello. How are you heckin' doing? Happy Friday to you. Hope you've been well. I missed all you guys. I'm glad I'm back. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see if I passed my exam. Man, I think waiting for the results, it sucks, man. It sucks. It sucks because, like, oh, man. Like, the good news is if I fail, I can take the course, or not the course. I could just take the exam again, and I know what to study, which will make me more confident if I have to. But I don't want to. So I just want to know. I want to know if I can, like, let go of all of the information that I stuffed into my freaking brain, or if I can let it go, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Happy Friday! I had a really good week, and You know what? I had a really good time studying for the exam as well. I did have a decent time. Like, I made myself these flashcards, and then I was just like going over them and having my partner like quiz me on them as well. It was a really it made it fun. It made it a joy to study. I still the course that I took was really difficult though. Really difficult. It's one of those courses where it's like there's just not enough time. That's struggle number one. They don't provide you a lot of time, and they give you a crap load of information that they expect you to memorize. They expect you not only to memorize, but then to read questions and pull that information out and type it in a long form question answer sort of situation. It's so fucking hard. So yeah, I'm just hoping I passed because I never want to do it again. I never want to do it again. Sounds like 95% of your engineering courses? God. Like this course, it reminds me of I took art history in college, and I knew like this isn't for me. Because art history, that whole freaking course is like, here's a bunch of art. You must memorize the art, the date, the time frame of which it was drawn, the medium on which it was painted, and also the canvas. Like, you need all of this shit. And also, where is it today? Here's 100 different pieces of art we need you to like memorize. I'm like, fuck. It reminds me of that. So it's tough, man. All you could do, right? Like, it's just do the best that you can, and that's all you can do. And honestly, that's all that should be expected of you, in my humble opinion. Okay, so I put the backfill behind the hand. Look at that. I freaking love backfill, dude. I love it so much. Can I show you? Give you guys an idea of how it'll work. Let me see if I can do a rotate. Clip Studio Paint does not like to rotate. It does not like to do this at all. It is very chunky. Gummy worms! It made me feel like my computer was like breaking, but no, it's just the program. But yeah, this kind of gives you an idea. The hand can then move kind of like this, right? Thankfully, when I take this to Live 2D, it's way smoother. The movements will be way smoother. But yeah. I love backfills. I love backfills so much. Anyway, okay. So yeah, I'm just going to prep all of the line art, and then we're gonna work on texturing it. Oh god, you guys, Past Ripley didn't put any of this shit into folders. Past Ripley, why would you do this? It's fine. I'll put it into folders. Ripley. It's fine. And I'll rename them too. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I'm sure if I like, did I stream this part? I know I streamed it, but I don't know if I put the VOD up for the part where I drew the line art for this, but I would not be surprised at all if past me was like, haha, this is future Ripley's problem. I would not be surprised. Past Ripley can be such a menace, but future Ripley will appreciate present Ripley's efforts. Yes. Future Ripley, this is for you. Yeah, all the efforts to organize all the stuff. Hopefully, oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so jazzed to get to the rigging part. Can't wait. We're almost there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. When will your marks show up? That I don't know. And that's what's driving me nuts. Cause yeah, they didn't give me an ETA on when to expect marks. I'm hoping, like if I was a person doing marks and someone was like, give me an ETA, I probably would tell them expect it within a week. So like maximum, I'll get my marks next Wednesday. But if it gets done sooner, then you'll find out your marks sooner, sort of deal, right? That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Because if it's longer than a week, I'm going to be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, most of the test is multiple choice, right? And multiple choice that's not hard to mark. You put it through an algorithm or something, right? You have the answer key, you mash them together and boom, the answers are right there, right? There wasn't very many long form answers, I don't think. I think there was six long form answers. So it's just like, okay, it's 6 questions that you have to like go over and mark. I don't think that's a lot, right? But to give them a bit of a benefit of the doubt, the class that I was in had 23-ish other people, including me. So that's a lot of people to mark exams for. So yeah, I'm hoping a week or less. Or who knows, maybe the results were posted right now. The results were posted right now, and I just have to look. That would be cool. Because yeah, that's all I want. All I want is my results. Okay. Ah! I accidentally hit that button. Well, the monster's out. I just noticed that I might need, or not need, I might want to redraw. Ha! It's fixed. I could be a monster and, yeah. Not show anything embarrassing. I think that was only, yeah, good job at fixing it. Thank you. Yeah. Meowie does that. Meowie, your reflexes are so good. What was I thinking? What was I saying? I got distracted by losing my body and also the monster coming out. Right. I might redraw the fingers a little bit. I love the fingernails and stuff, but I'm sure it's fine. I think if anything, I might just, the pointer is good. We'll start with the pointer and then we'll worry about the rest. What is wrong with me today? What is going on with my brain today? And let me hide the palm as well. Cause yeah, I like the look of the fingers. The only thing about the fingers for me that I find a bit strange is how they look like they're only bent at the tip. Cause I think, yeah, that's the only other thing I might fix just like a little bit, is straighten out the fingers a little bit. But they don't need much fixing. They look okay for the most part. If there's any good time to fix them, it is now. Now is the time. But the length of the fingernails, perfect. I was just like, I'm gonna give her long nails. Zachary Ox, any complaints? No? Great. Ah! Hi, Zachary Ox, hello! Happy Friday to you. Yeah, we're working on the fingers today. Love is fleeting. And it's okay if they're not like separated. I'm not gonna go fully ham on the fingers. I might give them a little bit of bend depending on how difficult it is. But the fingers, I'm gonna make it easier on myself. I'm already to challenge myself with the helmet, right? So it's like, let's give myself a break where I can. All right, name that one. It's fashionable, so it's okay. Yeah. Fingernails are great. I've never really had long fingernails myself, but I do love them. But man, it's just like you just got to do things different when you have long fingernails. Opening cans, for instance, you got to do that a different way. Wiping yourself, you got to do that a different way. It's a whole different world, whole different ball game. Do 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 do. Whoa whoa whoa. Good thing for bidets. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I remember I used to be skeptical of bidets. When they were first suggested to me, I was like, I don't know, man. That sounds weird. I don't know. I don't think I'll like it. I don't think it's for me. And then, well, I tried it. And life-changing. Life-changing. It was during the height of the pandemic, so at that time, toilet paper was sold out everywhere, which was insane. Insane. There's no toilet paper. So we did the bidet. And yeah, bidet is great. Bidets are good. Damn normies bought all the toilet paper. Yeah, pretty much. The panic buying was unreal. Like, I think for months, potentially a whole year now that I think about it, but like for a good long while, next to the toilet paper, there was like signage saying that it was one thing of toilet paper per person. Per person. They might have had to change that to like per household. I don't know, man. They had to ration the toilet paper. Oh yeah, flour. Yeah. Yeah, that was a thing too. All of the flour was sold out. Sanitizers as well. A lot of cleaners, actually. Any kind of cleaners. Like, you could not buy Lysol, even if you wanted to. It just wasn't possible. No can do. No can do. Okay, so we're gonna take the finger of backfill. Why do I call it BL? Fix that. All right, and then tuck it behind the palm. Yes. For some reason, digital pianos were sold out when you tried to buy one. What the hell? What the hell? They took my hobbies. Yeah, what the heck? I guess, yeah. A lot of things. When you think about it, a lot of stuff like there was the VTuber boom of 2020. VTubers boomed. Cat and dog purchases. That one's kind of sad. A lot of people adopted pets, which adopting pets is awesome, but then like a couple of years later, a lot of pets got abandoned apparently, which is like, what the fuck? If you can't love a pet for years, decades, your life, why are you adopting a pet? What are you doing? Goodness. All right. Finger is good. So let us go to the next one. Okay. Okay, so this is the finger that I'm gonna redraw a little bit. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I might have spoken about this last time, but oh, I am so excited for season 2 of Twisted Metal. I'm so excited. I wish it was out now. I want to watch it now. But I'll be patient. It's like it's due to come out in July. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I hope it lives up to my expectations, you know? I also honestly, I would love it if they would announce another Twisted Metal title. That would be pretty fun. There you go. Hi, Nadia. Hello. Hi. Hi. You're so cute. I love you. Mwah. Oh. Might rewatch the first season. Yeah, that's what I want to do too. I want to rewatch. The first season. All right, let me see if this will bring my. Oh wait. Water back. And there we go. We're back. Yeah, I like that way more. Okay. Hell yeah. All right, let's see it with the other fingers. Might as well turn on the backfill. Yeah. Okay, so the only thing, there's one other thing I want to tweak just a little bit. Let's just bring out this line like a bit. I have been watching another show, and it's funny because I feel like it was mentioned to me here and there, but I never paid it any mind because at the time it didn't sound like a show I want to watch. But I saw a clip on Twitter of like the first 10 minutes of the first episode. And I was like, shit, I have to watch this. This looks so bad, it's good sort of situation. The show is called Shadow Hunters, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I've been really enjoying it so far because it's just so cheesy and bad, and it's definitely from that time frame where it was still suffering, like that kind of like young adult stories. We're still trying to like they're in the same sort of world adjacent to Twilight, but they also don't want to be Twilight and will let you know that they're not Twilight, that kind of thing. It's so funny. So funny. I love it. I love it so much. The show is great. The show is great. I highly recommend it. Actually. Naja. You guys hear that? Holy crow. Naja, are you okay? What the heck? Too much media to watch? Yeah. That's a good problem to have, I feel like. Kind of just messing around with the length of the nail and the angle of the nail until I am satisfied. We're getting closer. Can't say it. Yeah, my noise gate on my my microphone is so good. It's so good. I remember listening back to the VODs of a previous stream. I think it was the last time I streamed. Because Rummy's habit at a certain point in the evening, she'll roll up into my office and start meowing for my attention because she knows it's bedtime and she knows that there's a good chance that I'll let her go outside to sniff the grass before bedtime. So she comes in my office and makes demands. And yeah, when I went back to my VOD and I listened to it back, I could hear a little rummy in the background, but you really have to be listening for it. Yeah, there we go. It's fine. It's interesting. The nail shapes are not consistent at all, but I think that'll be okay. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. I still think it'll be really cool once the fingers are all moving and stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay, time to make a backfill for this. Was another show. I've been watching season, I believe it's season 2 of Poker Face with Natasha Lyonne. I really enjoyed season 1. And for some reason, season 2 just really isn't hitting the same way. I wouldn't say that it's bad at all. Like, they got awesome guest stars that are appearing to the episodes and stuff. And there have been a few episodes that I was like, yes, that episode fucking slaps. But unfortunately, I don't feel like all of the episodes slap, which sucks. I'm feeling kind of like meh on how the show is going, which sucks because it's such a cool concept. It's such a cool concept. It's Natasha Lyonne as this lady who just has the innate ability to tell when someone is lying. Which I think is a really cool concept. Very, very cool concept. But for me, the problem is that it feels very predictable. Bom, bom, bom. Okay, so this is an issue. Because the colors will blend. And that's no good. Alright, hold on. I think what I need to do for the layers is I need to bring the palm to the top. I believe that's the solution. Yeah. Yeah, the palm color will be at the top, and then the backfill for the palm will be underneath all of them, and then it should still work, I think. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Also, I'll have to mess with the backfill a little bit because I noticed here I gave the belly skin a color. And if that's the case, I should really bring that skin to other elements of the body, like the face. The face might need that too. The lips probably, if I haven't done that. I don't... No, they do look like they have a... They're not black. Huh. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be fine. Things to consider. Doo doo doo. All right. I have turned off my fan because I feel sufficiently cooled. I am cool. Also, I've been following hockey. I do enjoy hockey. I'm one of those people. It's like the only sport that I like. I do enjoy. I can watch it and I can understand it, that kind of thing. And uh for the last like couple years, I definitely I've just been like Team Canada. I don't care who wins the cup as long as it's a Canadian team, because the Canadian team hasn't won the cup in like years and years and years and years. And unfortunately, this year was no exception. A Canadian team did not win the cup. And it's like, I'm starting to get exhausted by hoping for it. So it's just one of those things where like, hey, if it happens, that'll be cool. I just don't know if I don't know if it will. I don't know if it will. Get into soccer and cheer for Argentina. Yeah. Wow. Oops. Yeah, that might be the ticket, honestly. He's going for speed. All alone. These fingers I like. I'm just gonna like soften the edge just like a little bit. Wrong finger. This is the ring finger. Doop dee loop doop dee loop. Doop dee loop doop dee loop. Yeah. Hello, Dom. Hello, hello. I just sneeze. Oh my god, learning to fly is so good. Let's play it. I'm sorry. Ah. I love the music video for this song, especially. Thank you, Dom. Thank you. This song was also really fun to sing in Rock Band. Rock Band was also really fun. Okay, I realize I'm gonna I'm gonna mess with it a little bit more. Right. Make my way back home and learn to fly high. It's funny because like this song too, when I was a kid, the way I heard it and I thought the hello, welcome back everybody. Just a quick blip, but we're back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, when I was a kid, I heard different lyrics than how the lyrics actually worked in Learn to Fly. I thought it was different than how it was. I can't even remember what I originally thought. I think it was just like fly high, like you just stretched out the word fly. But I only learned the correct lyrics when I played the song in like Guitar Hero slash Rock Band. I appreciated it for that, you know, because like it's a really fun song to sing. Hello, Rami. Rami, did you break the internet briefly? How dare you? How dare you, sweetheart? We brushed Rumbum and we gotta brush my cat more because she gets mats. They're not bad, thankfully. She doesn't get them in like joints, like I think for like long-haired cats, because that's Rummy. Rummy is a long-haired cat. I'm always worried about her getting mats in like her armpits or like her elbows, like her joints, right? Because how shitty would it be if you're trying to move and it hurts because everything's getting pulled every which way? But strangely enough, not Ripley, Rummy. Goddamn. Not me. Rummy. Yeah. Our names. Rummy gets mats on her like her lower back, which is like, what? It's not a spot that I would have expected her to get mats. Do 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 do. Am I more than you bargained for yet? Ooh. Hey, Rip. Oh my god.
Good afternoon, Ripley.
Hi,
I hope
Ranger.
you have been well.
Hi. Hi. I'm having like a brain fart right now, but other than that, I'm doing really good. Thank you so much for the 35 months. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're having a awesome day. Oh,
that's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hope you're doing good as well. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. We're getting closer to the rigging stages. I can't wait to see Vittorio and the others move. I can't wait. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm currently working on Mia here. Did you see the last time I was drawing a ranger hat? When's the last time that you popped in? Because I can give you a tour of Mia so far. I've done a lot of work, but so far all of the work has been on her head. So much work there, but we're finally on the body. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, refresh if you haven't yet. Do 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 do. If I recall correctly, working on the arms. Arms. Well, that's what I'm doing today. But yeah, here I'll show you. I did her helmet yesterday because yeah, her main head is finished, and I'm really excited for that. I'm really happy with how it came out because it's Zekriox. Zekriox wanted Mia to have a helmet because of her, for her music persona, of course. And yeah, it has lights. And the thing I really like too is that the color yellow that you see here is the combination of two other colors, which is crazy. I love the helmet. I love it. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to be on the rigging stage. It's soon. Do. All right, so this is the backfill, and then I gotta fill it on up. And then this is for the details inside.
Ooh.
Oh, Ranger! That is very kind and sweet. Thank you for gifting a sub to Dom. That is very, very nice of you. Thank you very much. Boo boo! Fish is Burke. Okay, thank you for pointing that out. I'll restart the fish. I forgot that when the internet blips, fish throws in the towel and is like, I don't want to work anymore. I'm over it. And I'm like, God damn it, fish. You can't quit. You can't quit, fish. You can't. There you go. Fishing is back. Go fish. A vape! Wow, that vape looks really high tech. Are you sure it's like safe with it just coming out of the lake like that? I don't know. I don't know if I trust it. A mackerel. Holy mackerel. Oh man. Another Twisted Metal game would be so sick, but there is another game coming out that I am excited for. There's many of them, let's be real, but I forget where it was announced, but there's a sequel coming out to the Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up, which I'm really excited to play. Cause I played a crap ton of the first beat 'em up. I love that game. It was so fun to play with friends. So the fact that a sequel is coming out, that's pretty freaking rad. That is rad, and I am excited. Doodle doo doo doodle doo. Will you play that on stream? Maybe. If I could like play with some buds over the internet, that would be so sick. But and hopefully by that time I'll have the whole thing. Like my internet will be fixed by then. The fact that it still blips pisses me off, but all I can do is try to contact them and then see if they'll actually fix it. I don't know, man. It even caused me stress during my exam because like I took my exam from home and for the most part it was fine until the internet shat the bed. And like for the exams at home, you need to have a webcam and the webcam has to be on you at all times so that this person can like make sure that you're not cheating. So, and I cleaned off my desk too. So there was nothing in my zone that would distract me or provide me answers or anything like that, right? And I'm working away, doing my damnedest at this exam. And then suddenly the person like, I disconnected and I reconnected and the person was like, stop, we can't see your camera. And I was like, shit, what's happening? Is everything okay? They had to reset my exam and I got scared because I was like, shit, what if I lost all my progress? What if I lost all my progress? What would I have to do then? Ah, it was really scary. It was scary, but thankfully all my progress was saved. I didn't lose anything. They fixed it so that they can look at me and then I could finish my frickin' test. But man, this internet issue that I'm having, it sucks, dude. It sucks. I wish I could fix it. I wish I knew what I could do to just fix it myself. You know what I mean? It's really frustrating. Because yeah, the issue that I run into every time I try to connect or contact my internet provider, because my partner was the one to set it up. They're just like, oh, your name isn't so-and-so, so we can't deal with you. And I'm like, ah, I live in the same house. I pay. I also pay. Just tell me. Just fix it. This is so annoying. I think other thing about the service that annoys the shit out of me too is like, I will just talk, right? I'll just be normal. I'll just be myself and express my concerns. And it is annoying. It is annoying when they tell me that like, oh, we can't help you. This other person has to reach out to us. And I'm like, God damn it. Okay. And usually at that point, I'll be like, okay, okay, but let me tell you, I've had 3 technicians come out now. 3 technicians, and the 3rd technician said that the outside work that was supposedly supposed to happen was canceled. And at that point they gave us a reference number to use if I had to contact them again. Yeah, 3 times. It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous. And after I said that, after I was like, we've had 3 different technicians. At that time when I talked to them, it was only 2. But I was like, we've had so many people come out here. This is a problem. This is affecting my work. What I said, I haven't told them that I stream yet. I don't know if it would make a difference if I told them I streamed, but I was just like, this is stupid. I am frustrated. I'm not frustrated at the person I was talking with because obviously it's not their fault. But it's like, This is bullshit. And magically, when I said that, suddenly they could deal with me, which is like, huh? Why? I don't know, man. I don't like a system that rewards you if you're a little shit, right? Because it doesn't feel good to have to be like, to put on that, I guess those, you know, when you're dealing with like customer service, you're like, I need to talk to your manager, that type of person. It's never fun to be that type of person. I don't enjoy being that type of person. And it's annoying that being that type of person actually works. In fact, you have to be that type of person if you want to get service, which is like, that's bullshit. Raise a little hell. Yeah, but you shouldn't have to, right? You're already calling in for help, so help them is my whole point. And yeah, if you guys want to make suggestions or if there's music you want to hear, pardon me, you just have to just make your suggestions, and if I want to play it, I'll play it. Otherwise I won't. Okay, so I think the pinky is ready, so that's good. Onto the that was the ring finger. Now I'm onto the pinky. Do 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 do. Oh, crawling. That's a classic. Yeah, absolutely. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The stream is fine. I think it's either your internet or Twitch. Because from now right now it looks like it's fine. I have no drop frames. Really, for me, my biggest mystery is what the frick is the deal with the blips? I wish I had an answer for it. I really do. Because, like, the thing with OBS is that I have the thing turned on where it shouldn't just, like, cut out or something, right? I turned that setting on. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what I could do. It makes me sad. Oh, wait. I'm messing up. I already did this. I was distracted by my woes. Okay. Fixed it. Yeah, I know the internet can be good because for the longest time I would stream and it would be fine. Worst case, I would deal with dropped frames, but the internet wouldn't just cut out like it has been lately. Do 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 do. That was a good song too. Crawling in my skin, these words they will not heal. Oh. So insecure, crawling in my skin. These words they will not heal. Confusing what is real. Cure. My skin. These wounds they will not heal. Which is that not really them all the way? Look at that. There's still like, what the fuck? I'll do it like this then. Get out of here. Ooh, you got a pizza? Congratulations. What kind of pizza did you order? Holy shit. That's exciting. Did you get enough to share? These are the important questions. Bum, 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 bum. Just to share with me? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. do, 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 do. Sausage pizza with fries? Ah, yeah, that's good. My favorite type of pizza myself is veggie. I love veggie pizza because I love the crunch. I'm a really big fan of the crunch that veggie pizzas have. And it's like the one place that I enjoy olives. Like, I don't like olives on their own. I don't usually do that, but on pizza, yes. I will have olives on a pizza. Yeah, I really love, my favorite of all time is like kind of like a garden deluxe style of pizza with feta cheese. I like feta. Again, I guess I just like the texture. I really like the texture. When it comes to pizza, I'm a texture person, I guess. Struck by you. Is the mixture? Yeah, like cheese with olives. It's a good combo. It's a good combo. It's kind of like spicy food because I'm such a wimp when it comes to spicy food. But if the spicy food is combined with delicious cheese, then I love it because it actually, at that point, the spicy food has flavor, and I like it. It can't just be heat and pain because it's not my vibe. Hello, Frankie. Hi. Oh, you came over from Blue Sky? Wonderful. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm just I'm working on a model today. Standing still. Okay. And this is going to be my backfill. Where is it? There it is. Do. And I just need to take out these lines. Ooh, Supreme. Nice. Oh, I love pizza. Pizza's pretty good. But yeah, I'm definitely, I feel like I'm more or less flexible. I'm even more flexible than I used to be because like back in the day I would be like, I'm flexible as long as there's not pineapple on the pizza. But these days, if there's pineapple, I can have it. It's fine. I don't care. It's cool. It's not my favorite. It's not something I would pick. But if that's the only option, it's okay. Also, Paralyzer. Great choice in music. Top 5 songs for real. Yeah. I like listening to alternative rock. Kind of like pizza. My taste in music is pretty wide as well. I like a whole wide range of music, but yeah, lately when it comes to art, I like listening to alternative rock, alt rock. Essentially, I was just trying to think of other types of rock, metal, I guess, maybe some metal, but mostly I stay in the alt rock, emo rock zone. I had a bowl of sliced pineapple that I just finished. Nice. Yeah. My partner celebrated his birthday and he got like an edible arrangement with these like the pineapples cut into flowers. It's so good and it's so delicious. Thank you so much for the follow, Frankie Wolfer. Welcome to the hunt. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. You're speaking to my teenage soul. Yes. New metal too. Yeah, new metal. And Tenacious D. I don't know where Tenacious D would fall. Tenacious D is in there too. But yeah, usually what I do is like, I'll either find a playlist on Spotify or, you know, I'll search up a random song and then let Spotify kind of wander after that. Because occasionally you'll hear new stuff that you might not have heard otherwise, which is really cool. Myself today. I wanna heal. I want to heal. Somewhere I belong. High school was when my taste in music evolved. Alt rock and metal just spoke to me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was one of those typical girls that like, I liked pop music, your typical pop music. High school was when it broadened, as I think. I think that's fair to say. Okay, so I think, yes. Everything has backfills now. Sun goes down. Your eyes. Now the thing I need to do, which will complicate things just a little bit, is I gotta move the forearm backfill back behind the upper arm, right? Because there's a glove here. So where the heck did I put that? Okay, I found it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And now the glove is one. In the rise. I was always pretty much listening to everything because of my background. Blip. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's not like music that I hear and go, ah, I really like everything. Like musicals, K-pop, pop, rock, metal. Even country's grown on me a little bit, but I don't go out of my way to listen to country. I think that's the one type of music that I'm like, meh. I don't need it. Go up in the night. Okay, while I'm on like the prep train, let's keep prepping. Because yeah, the hands are ready and we'll get there in a second. Not a second, but we'll get there eventually. Because yeah, I got to separate the upper part as well. So might as well get that underway here too. And I can show you guys what it would look like if I hide the forearms. Hold on, let me do that. Yeah. Let me hide that. Let me hide the BL. Yeah. A watch. Nice. Ooh, a ska, right? I like ska. Fun fact, Gwen Stefani used to be in a ska band. Do 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 do. Okay, we'll start with the simple parts and then work our way backward from there. So tattoo incinerate. So far from you. Slide to incinerate. everyone you knew. To take you stay holding on tonight. What's the worst thing I could say? Things are better if you. So long and good night. So long and good night. To tears again, we are you soul. Heart you break. Am I familiar? Under and over it? No, I have not heard that song. Tonight. What's the worst thing I could say? Things are better if I stay. Good, so long, and good night. I need to practice this one more. We on this way. Things are better. So long, and good night. So long, and good night. Hear me. Are you near me? Can we pretend to leave and then meet again when both our cars collide? I could say things are better if I stay. Goodbye. Goodbye. And if we carry on this way, things are better if I stay. So long and goodbye. Take some liberties with this song. Oh, hi, Rummy. Hi, Rum. It's not every day that Rummy comes to the computer. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Rum. Psst, 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 psst. Psst, 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 psst. See if I can get her to jump on my lap. Rummy. Psst, 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 psst. Oh, she jumped onto my lap. We got a visit from Rummy. Hi, Rum Bum. Do you want to like meow right into the microphone? If you do that, they could hear you. They could hear you if you did that. It's not like, this is weird. Why are you wanting a cuddle right now, sweetheart? Aww. Rummy Bummy. So sweet. So sweet. Oh, I know why. I know why. Kitty wants attention. Yeah. I don't sing all the time. But occasionally, depending on the song, my singing will bring Rummy over. And maybe she's worried I'm going to die. Going under. I don't know if it's a good sign or a bad sign. But I do notice that, depending on the song that I sing, Rummy will be like, oh, what are you doing? I heard you were singing. I think she's just checking to make sure I'm alive. Break through. It makes her curious, yeah. I love my cats so much. I love them so much. I've noticed that they've been coming out of their shell much more. They used to be so shy. Like when people would stop by, they would hide and you would not see them. You'd maybe see one. but not Rummy. Rummy would be like hiding the whole night. But yeah, lately she comes out, she says hi, and it's great. It's great. Last time I had a party and I saw Rummy, which was unusual, but I could also tell based on like the stare, the 1,000-yard stare that she was giving, not toward me, but a different, like a specific direction. I was like, oh, Rummy is really thirsty. She's really thirsty. She wants the water, but she's also scared. She wasn't willing to like go to the water because there was people there. So I was like, okay, message received. So I brought the water to her so that she could have some. And she did. So I was really happy that I noticed her stare and I was able to give her water. Because yeah, we don't have a lot of parties all the time, but when we do, they're getting better. They're getting better. Oliver Ripley Turtle, yeah, nice. Good get. All right. All right, so the backfill is done for the forearm. Now it's time to do the backfill and all the prepping for the terror hands. Now these hands have file folders. Thank you, Past Ripley. And these are also separated more than the hands by her sides. Those hands should be really easy just to sort of wiggle around and stuff. These hands a little bit more to them because I want them to look super cool. Oh, so they're in folders, but the separated parts are not on folders. God damn it, Past Ripley. You were almost there. But yeah, for example, like this one, the pieces are separated. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. It's interesting that I organized it this way with ring being on top. Why did I do that? So yeah, there's two parts of the finger. There's this part and this part. Some might have 3 separations, but I think for the most part, it's just 2. Do 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 boo boo. Yeah, that's the pinky. Yeah, it also just has 2. If your eye is hurting, don't touch it. It'll make it worse. So I'm going to organize these into layers, and then I'm also going to do backfills. I feel like you should know by now, because I've not like talked nonstop during this whole process, but man, I love backfills. I love backfills so much. It still blows my mind how simple it was. I wish I did backfills for my current model. I wish I did. And that one's 2. Okay, cool. Another sneeze. Okay, and the pointer finger. Yes, we put that into some folders. Yes. They look dope. I haven't heard that for a while, but don't feel old. Just, well, I guess, like, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. You're fine. We just gotta bring it back. Bring it back! Do... A coffee cup. Old ghost problems. Yeah, don't worry, I'm right there with you. I am 84 years old, yes. 84! Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting, weird bit of coloring. Why did Past Ripley do that? I don't know. We'll get into that. We'll fix that. We'll fix that up eventually. All right, and the palm is one piece. Don't even need to worry about the palm. Great. Great. Or there was a Starbucks cup in a shop. Oh yeah, there was. They forgot to say yes. Freaking Game of Thrones, man. I was so obsessed with that. I wasn't strictly obsessed, but I really, really enjoyed that show. And I feel that show let me down so bad, man. It let me down. Ooh. Are we painting the nails or go bare? I was thinking about painting them. Absolutely gonna paint them. Pizza's hair, yes! Yes! Bring the pizza to me. Yeah, I'm thinking about painting them. Obviously, I want to... Honestly, the two colors that I would go with is either red or black. Unless you have a different color you want them to be painted, Zacharyox. I could do both. We could see how we feel and then pick whichever one we like more. / you. Because if you like red more, we'll go that way. If you want black more, we'll go that way. It's up to you. I have a suggestion. Black. But the ring finger is red. Holy shit, Zacharyox. You are on trend. That is huge. Yes, we could definitely do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's good thinking. That's good thinking. I love that style. I love that style when they're like, someone does their nails a certain way, but the ring finger has a little pizzazz. Yeah, we'll do that. Once I get to the rendering state or part of things, absolutely we'll do that. And then we'll decide like the style of it, because like I could go like fully solid coloring, or I could try like different styles. Cause like you could do hard edges, right? What is that? 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 Oh. Okay. I figured it out. I figured out what the hell that was. Do do do. Bum bum. Who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential. I got potential. Whoa, something is there. What's there? Killer's so good. Yeah, I enjoy them. Boom, boom. That I had in February of last year. I said maybe, baby, please. Well, I just don't know now. The void finger, yeah. Yeah, like it'll be interesting to see this all in action because I have no experience rigging any models, none, but I desperately want an opportunity to learn, which is like this is a great opportunity to learn some new skills. The one thing that I'm concerned about, and I'm not sure if I can even learn without getting some hands-on experience, is optimization of models. I hear that's a thing. I have no idea. I don't even know how to optimize or if I'm already on the track to good optimization or bad optimization. That's something that I feel like I'm going to be able to figure out once I'm in it. So yeah, well, we shall see. We shall see. Let's see if I get. Let me save. I like doing this, even though Clip Studio Paint sucks at it. But I want to like give you guys an idea of like what the rotation may look like. Missed you yet? So yeah, the finger will kind of move like that. With it being so small, I think it kind of works. So yeah, I won't go too crazy, but little movements like that, yeah. But I still don't miss you yet. When I stop to think about it, I hate everything about you. Do, 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 do. It's funny that I'm doing the backfill as well, because for these ones, they may not need it, to be honest. Now that I think about it, but we'll see. Because, like, the whole idea of the backfill is for, like, mostly for your hands at your sides, because there's a lot of pieces that need to look like they're one piece when all together, but they all need to move, and that's when backfills, like, come into super handy. I don't think I strictly need the backfills for this section, but I don't know. It's nice to have. It's nice to have. Worst case, I squish them all together at the end. Mm-hmm. When I stop to think about it. Everything about you. I'm just gonna keep working on it, but it, like, I won't lie, part of me is like, am I creating unnecessary work for myself? I feel like I am. Well, it's too late now. I'm committed. I hate everything about you. Do, bum, There you go. I fixed it. I fixed it. Do 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 do. Now the other reason why I like doing this style of filling in is like, oh, you'll see when I color. Just clip it all to one layer, which is kind of nice. Hell yeah. Did anybody watch the latest season of Nathan Fielder's The Rehearsal? I can't hear this song without thinking about the latest season. With open doors. Ugh. She's a singer. She's a singer, ladies and gentlemen. And all of those in between, yes. Singer. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Send my name and save me from the dark. The nothing I've become. Me to life.
Oh my god,
Oh.
you guys!
Oh my god! Raiders are here! Hello! Hello! Hello, Aria! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi! How you heckin' doing? Thank you so much for raiding on in and sharing your community with mine. How was Frog Legs? What kind of game is Frog Legs? I've never heard that before. Welcome on in, everyone. The art is coming along good. Let me show you the progress. For those who don't know me, my name is Ripley Boo. I'm a ghost VTuber, ghost hostess with the heckin' mostest, and I've been drawing a lot of art lately. I've been drawing a lot of art, live 2D model art. It was really short, but really funny. Hey, that's awesome. It sounds like it's, I love frogs. 2D, 3D horror froggy game. Wait, is that the one where you have to explore to see, like there's a line of sight thing? I might have seen something on Twitter, but that might have been something else frog related. It sounds familiar. It sounds heckin' familiar. Nope, it's something different. Okay, cool. I love that. I love horror. Hell yeah. But yeah, we're working on this character who will become a live 2D model. This is for Vampire the Masquerade live stream that I'll be having on my channel once all of it is ready. One of the features of Mia here that I really enjoy, aside from her beautiful eyes, I like how her eyelashes came out and how her hair came out, but she also has a musical persona and I love it. I love how the helmet is coming out as well. Well, the helmet's more or less done. More or less done. But yeah, I'm very happy. I'm happy with it. I think it looks really cool. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just working on the hands and stuff, just hanging out and chatting with the folks. Grab a drink. Hell yeah. Of course, if you got to do real life stuff, do what you got to do. Self-care is so heckin' important. But I really appreciate you reading it. That's really kind and sweet. Very cool. Yeah, I commented before, but yeah, I might be creating more work for myself unnecessarily. Wouldn't be the first time, but it's fine. It's fine. I love this song. Oh, I love this song so much. Do. To be the one. Inside, I realize that I'm the one confused. Or why I had to scream. This is what introduced you to Linkin Park? Oh, what a good song to introduce you. So I'm breaking the habit. Breaking the habit tonight. Hi, Mr. Lulu. Hello, yeah, I'm back. I am back. Streaming at a early time this week because I can. Hoping I get the results of my exam soon. That would be nice. I don't want to be the one the rebels always choose. Inside, I realize I'm the one confused. Or why I had to scream, instigate, or say things I don't mean. I'll never feel alright, so I'm breaking the habit. Breaking the habit tonight. I remember for one of my OCs, I was just imagining how to I would make a music video for them. I didn't have video editing knowledge or know how I would make it a reality, but it was fun to imagine. I was bored at night, decided to watch MTV. There was a segment dedicated to anime music videos, and within that collection was Breaking the Habit. Nice. That's pretty cool. Breaking the habit. Breaking the habit tonight. I think the first place that I heard this song was on the a Matrix soundtrack. Hell yeah. Thank you for the biddy. One A frog went for a DNA test. The test results came back 99.9 amphibian and a tad Polish. Oh, we love a good pun here. That was great. That was great. Do, 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 do. Speaking of results, did I get the results? I have not yet. Let's take a look, though. Let me take a look. Let me take a looky-loo. Because I might have. I might have. While I was streaming, I did check before I streamed. Oh, it makes me so nervous, but it would be good. It'd be good to know. This one like shows like all the breakdown. Nope, no results yet. No results yet. Now. I'm not sure if I'll hear back until next week. I feel like next week, hopefully Monday. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Do 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 do. What do you get when you put ducks in a box? What do you get? A box of quackers. Yes. 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 I love it. Ugh.
That's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
Okay. Ripley with the insanely good detailed Arga. Hello, Kiro. Hi. Hi.
No, that's a lot of damage.
Happy Friday to you. Yeah, I'm just sort of like I'm probably working harder, not smarter, this time. Oh, give me one sec, guys. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. Sorry about that. It was a call. It was a call from the hospital, just confirming that my upcoming appointment. Yes. Yes. It's nothing bad or scary or anything like that. It's just routine checkups now. It's just routine checkups now. It's for my follow-up, talking about my most recent scan. Which, by the way, I don't know if I talked about that on stream. My most recent scan that I went for, there was a lot of good things. There's one thing I want to like ask my doctor more about because I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. So I'm not going to talk about that because I don't know if that's good or bad or something to be worried about. So, but it's not. The most important thing that I should mention is that there is zero signs of metastasizing of any kind of cancer in my body. We are still good. We're still good and we're healthy. That's the most important thing. And in addition to that, the other piece of good news was like back in December for my scan, I guess one of the side effects that can happen from radiation treatment is like wherever they zap you with the radiation, there's like a chance of like some liquid buildup or something, and that happened. There was some liquid that they found, but it was like trace amounts or something like that. But despite it being trace amounts, my doctors and the team that I have at the hospital, they were all like poring over it. Like, this is what they told me, that they were all looking at it and like scrutinizing it and like poring over every detail to try and determine if it was an issue. I forget the medical term for it, but the reason why they were really concerned about the liquid is because the liquid normally only shows up if it is coupled with cancer, normally, I think. But they all looked at it and they're like, nope, we don't see any cells there. And my last scan showed that it is receding. It is going away. So, yeah. Your girl, Ripley, I'm kicking ass and I'm feeling really good about that. So, good things, right? Good things. So the other thing I'm anticipating once I go see my doctor next week is just getting an idea of what my next scan will be. Because currently my scans are like about every 3 months. And I believe after this last scan and with the results being so good that they're going to push the next scan to 6 months out. So I anticipate I won't have to do another scan in 3 months, but I'll have to do a scan at like the end of the year, which is fine with me. Yeah. I'm so happy to be able to like, just share good news with you guys. Cause yeah, it got a little hairy there for a bit. And by hairy, it was just treatment, man. I feel very lucky to have the team that I did, and more importantly, I feel so happy to like live in Canada. Oh my god. I can't imagine how this would have gone if I lived in like the States, for example. I'm just really thankful. I'm just really, really thankful. Yeah, no, I feel great. The only thing that I still that sucks is the neuropathy. I still feel the effects of the neuropathy. Like my feet just never feel normal. It's uncomfortable, but it's not unmanageable, if that makes sense. It was like when I first had it, like I could like my footing was weird, like my balance was a little off, and then I couldn't stand on my feet for very long amounts of time because my feet would hurt. But it's more manageable now. Still sucks though. I wish I didn't have that problem, but oh, what the frick happened there? How interesting. Yeah, I keep telling people where it's like, listen, I'd rather have weird feet than be dead. And I get that's weird saying as a ghost, but like double dead. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, no, I'm feeling really good. Do 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 do. Yeah, not double dead. No. There we go. And that's how you stop it from doing a weird bleed thing. Let's get some therapy. Size up for Taekwondo. What? I can somewhat say with my physical disability, I can somewhat understand the entire can't feel your feet properly. But you're doing great pushing forward. And also no being double dead. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's like times like this too where I'm really thankful. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my partner. Seriously, I'm so thankful for all the people around me. You guys rock. Don't know where it goes. Pew, pew. So yeah, next week I will be streaming Tuesday and Wednesday. I think that's my game plan. That's the game plan. And then we'll see how I stream after that, cuz I like to stream Monday nights. I can't stream next Monday night. Probably not. But week after that, most likely. Somewhere in my mind on the borderline. No joke. I knew a friend who had issues with his legs. He had basic therapy, but wanted to kick his recovery up a notch by signing up for Taekwondo. It helped him surprisingly well, despite doctor recommendations. Ah, well, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad that worked out for him. Yeah, I'm thankful for my partner because I feel like I would be lazy because I'm happy just sitting at my desk and like drawing, for example, but then it wouldn't be good because I wouldn't be getting exercise or anything like that. So yeah, with my partner's encouragement, we get out for walks pretty much daily, and I'm thankful for that because yeah, I push myself and I see my limits and see how far I can go, which is huge, 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 huge. Okay, that's middle done. So I've been able to keep up my cardio. Not like anything crazy. I haven't been able to do ring fit, although I should try. I should try to do ring fit again. Ring fit is great. Love ring fit. Heart's the only thing that's beating. Sing it with me from the back. I love, have you guys heard of Boulevard of Broken Songs? Where they do a mashup with this and other tunes. It's fucking awesome. I don't like the musicians like it, but I love it. Also, hi, Best Falcor. Hello. How you heckin' doing? Happy Friday to you. Doesn't sound familiar. I wonder if it's on Spotify. I'll be really surprised if it is. Is this it? Let's try it. Let's see. Oh, it is, but it's like someone did a cover. Trying to get over sick because you've been packed up. Oh, yeah, I hope you feel better soon. Anyway, you get the idea. Be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. Bye now. You should have found out. You're gonna be the one that changed me. Wait, I need to hear if they do it. Yeah, this is it. Huh? Yes. It goes in 8 Mile. I love that song. Your misery down. Pour your misery down on me. Oh, this one doesn't have a... Or if it does, it's... There's a gap. There's a gap! your misery down. Pour your misery down. Yeah, the top of this finger has an interesting sort of shape. It's a little curious. Okay. Okay, so that's the pointer done. I'm gonna hide it because next up is the thumb. Do, do, do. Alright, that's pretty easy. Right now it's just this part, the base of the thumb. Which I don't even know if this part's going to move, but it'll be good to have the option. Like, I've watched a lot of videos sort of like breaking down like advice and stuff. Because like, even with all that stuff, I don't know for sure how well all of this will work, right? But all of those videos, all the resources and stuff that I looked at and stuff, the main takeaway I got was like, more separation is good, right? Because yeah, if it's determined that I have too much separation, well then you just, you know, you squish it. You just combine. Oh, thank you for the cat ears. Something smells really good. Oh my god, I don't know what it is, but something smells fantastic. Oh my god. What could it be? It smells really delicious. How long are you going to stream? Well, let's see. I'll be here until 4 p.m. PT. So it looks like a little under an hour and a half left. I'm going to be a 5E 2014 one shot. Oh, you're going to be in it. Oh, 5th edition one shot. Hell yeah. Wait, do you say 2014 because the new version is known as the 2024 version? Is that why? Or the 2025 version? I still haven't gotten acquainted with the new version. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know anything about the new version. All I know about the new version is that it messes with my 5th edition stuff in D&D Beyond. And I do find that annoying, but you know, that's a minor nitpick, I'd say. That's a minor nitpick, but that's exciting. Tell me, Meowie, what character are you going to play? What will you be portraying in your one shot tomorrow? I recently got to play in kind of a one shot, although I think we agreed we want to play more of it, but it's I forget the game system. It was D&D, but it was like something it has its own name. I forget. Shit. I forget what it was called. I forget what it was called, but it was a lot of fun. I played a halfling wizard. Named Thistle. It wasn't Pathfinder. It wasn't Pathfinder. It was something else. It's something else that sort of like replicates D&D 2.5 or advanced D&D. Something like that. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. But also, hi, Captain. Hello, hello. Got to be finishing my character sheet in a bit. Oh, cool. Not sure yet, but there'll be a Dragonborn. Also cool. Yeah, if I made another D&D character, I would make a rogue. I would make a rogue. Like, when I was first getting into Dungeons and Dragons, I initially thought martial characters were so boring that the best characters, the most fun characters, are any character that can use magic. That used to be my attitude toward it, right? And then I played Baldur's Gate 3 and noticed that rogues kind of be broken. And then for one of the games that I played in, I made a rogue who was like it was one of the new archetypes where it was like my rogue is haunted, could talk with ghosts, and like ghosts teach her skills and stuff. I had the most fun as a rogue. It was awesome. It was great. I loved it. I loved being effective in fights, and I could still role play and have a lot of fun that way too. If I ever play or D&D again, I'd want to be a rogue. I'd want to be a rogue because I had so much heckin' fun. Rogues are cool. But I also still love druids. I still love druids as well. Do. Okay, all of the digits are separated. So now I'm going to do it to The poem. Was it the yes, the Phantom subclass. I really loved it. I really loved it. Go figure, right? Because I love the spooky stuff. It was cool. It was just really cool. And I worked it out where in the for that one, she had a twin brother, and her backstory was like her twin brother was like really interested in like religion and pursuing that as a cleric, and his sister, played by me, loves him so much. It was like, I'm gonna help my bro get what he needs, get his slot in this life. So she broke into like some graveyard where she knew religious type folks were buried, and she stole a sigil, a holy symbol, I guess, to give to her brother. And then Ghost started talking to her, and she's like, well, I don't know what's going on here. It was fun. It was cool. Do 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 do. Done. On to the next one. This is the song I sing when I finish a model. Done. I'm done, and I'm on to the next. Done, and I'm on to the next one. Done. I'm done, and I'm on to the next. There's a lot of holes in this one. What the heck happened here? What the heck happened here? Just fix it a little bit. My God. This is a hole in the backfill? Hold on, I have to fix that too. What the fuck? Holes are not allowed. But yeah, oh, the other thing about the Phantom subclass that I really enjoyed for flavor was like, oh, and it's been so long, I kind of forget how it works exactly. So don't take what I say as gospel. But essentially, I think when she would score a critical, not a critical, but when she would score a hit on someone, or if someone hit her, one of the two, I think it was when she would attack, she could, as a reaction, also like send like a ghostly attack at someone like within 30 feet within line of sight. So I just like the idea of her stabbing and then just full kind of going monster face horror mode, going, ah! Yeah. Yeah. Frick, man. I want to make a that's the character I would make. I'd be like, can I please make a Phantom Rogue? It's my jam. It's so cool. Yeah. Do 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 boop do boop. But my god, I'm so excited to play Vampire the Masquerade with folks as well. I am so excited. And the other thing that's really cool regarding Vampire the Masquerade is they keep coming out with source books and stuff, which is fabulous. Because like obviously like having more vampiric powers and stuff is cool, but there's also books that are come out that are about like they're the kind of books for chronicles and stuff, which I find helpful. Because I can come up with like scenarios and stories that I want to have happen, but I like to see also how other people do it and approach it. So like compare and contrast helps me figure out if I like what I'm doing or if there's another better way to do something. Someday I'll run a Cursive Strad campaign. Cursive Strad is so fun. So fun. Yeah. I ran that for my friends and when they got to the final boss, that being Strad, I was like, I made it like I tried to make like a 3D thing. Like I pulled as much inspiration as I could from Matt Mercer. I was like, I want to like wow my players. Like this is the big finale moment and I want them to feel like immersed in it. So I made like this 3D version of the final battle. I made like a tomb, like a little coffin and stuff. I made stairs. I still have them somewhere too. Like I could still use them for physical games, but yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Curse of Strahd is good. It's good, but it's also it's very grim dark. Your players need to be on board for it, which, you know, not all of them might be. And in retrospect, I don't know if my players were, but they were good sports about it. Okay, so as far as like the fingers and the fingers and everything goes, they're all separated. So they're prepped as can be. I'm going to save and now we can start doing some rendering. Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm really excited to run the Chronicle Ranger. I appreciate your patience as well. I know it's been taken for freaking ever. But we will play one way or another. All right, now I'm gonna start with the skin because the skin's in theory easier. It's all good. I'll be ready when you are. Aw, Ranger, you're awesome. Hell yeah, dude. It's kind of cool to see like the evolution of the characters throughout the entire journey from like conception to where they all are now. It's probably honestly like my favorite thing to like look back on, to see like the very first sketch that I drew versus how they look now. Quite satisfying to see that progress, right? Do, do. I want to like do two different styles for comparison's sake. So this is like the one style where it could be like hard edge sort of tip. I'm gonna make two different types. I'm gonna make a hard version, which this is, and then I'll make a soft version. Do 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 do. Dance, dance. All right, Zachary Ox, are you there? I was gonna hide that. Hi, Zachary Ox. Okay, here's the two options for fingernails. The color, we could work on that too, but like this is what I'm thinking, right? It could either be kind of a soft at the top, kind of like this sort of style. Here's it from kind of a distance, or the other option, which is the hard version, which is this one, where it's just like it's got like a definitive top. The nail is defined. You got hard nail, soft nail. I think both kind of look neat, but it's up to you which one you like more. All right. Yeah, it's very clearly defined even from a distance. Yeah, that one's the soft. That was the hard. But yeah, if you want the hard, that works for me. Hell yeah. Sweet. Okay. Perfect. Actually, I like stealing colors from like other lines to consistency. Haha. Hi, Nadja. Hello. Cutie patootie. I guess what I'll do is I'll do a couple passes at this. What time is it? It is 3 p.m. PT. Oh, wait, what am I doing? This is the this is the one nail that's a different color. It's fine. We'll come back to that. It'll be red. Heaven knows by the pretty reckless. This is like how I paint my nails in real life. I'm a fucking mess. You're eating corn on the cob? Nice. Delicious. Yeah, corn on the cob rules. You like cornbread? I like corn fritters. Yum. I'm not gonna crack. Oh, popcorn is good too. I love popcorn. Yes. Oh my god, I love popcorn. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Gonna crack. Ah, I have an itchy head. I haven't checked the other side for a while. I have my symmetry tool on. Seems like everything's working. Thank you for the head pats. Yes, yes, get the itch. Ah, so good. Yes. Sometimes something will be off and then I'll be working away and then I'll look and be like, how's the symmetry doing? And then it'll be way off. But so far today, it looks like the symmetry tool is doing what it's supposed to. So that's great. That's what you want. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. VHS tape. Yay! I can listen to old music. Oh, from the 70s. VHS. You know what? I'm kind of glad, like, what, like, music medium hasn't, like, really gone out of style. I never really got to, like, experience it ever, but that was, like, the vinyls. Vinyl records. I've never really had the opportunity to just, like, listen to vinyl records because I didn't grow up with a vinyl record player, and, I'm not a hipster either. So I didn't have any hipster friends that I could just, like, listen. But I'm glad it's still around. It puzzles me. It puzzles me to even this day. I want one, but I also don't want to spend the money on one, if that makes sense. Where it's, I need a friend. I need to find someone who's into it. And I'll be like, I want to live vicariously through you for a little bit just so I can understand, because it's interesting. Do 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 do. I didn't expect the blend to be that loud. There we go. Okay, so that's the thumb. It's not, the thumb isn't done. I'm kind of just like doing it bit by bit. I'm gonna do the nails, and then I'll do the fingers, and then I'll do the gloves. I think that's a good workflow. We'll see. We'll see if that is the case. Oh man, back to D&D a little bit, because I am running a campaign for some family members. I have nephews that expressed interest in wanting to play, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I will be a GM for you. Yes. And so I'm running Waterdeep for them, which is really cool so far. I really am enjoying it, and based on what I gathered, they enjoy it too, which is the most important thing. But the parents, the adults have kind of taken over a little bit. Because it was the kids that initiated it, because there's like, they wanted to play it, and now I guess the adults have learned, I love this. Which is great, and I'm glad they enjoy it, but I'm just like, I have to think about, how do I get through to these kids? Because they're distracted by their phones, and they're some concepts and stuff is a little over their head. I Odin, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the hunt. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of a way to like keep them engaged. Like one of them, all he wants to do is to kill rats, and he's a warlock. So I had this brilliant idea in my mind where it's like, okay, his patron is going to communicate with him via rats. And it's going to be kind of like an Inspector Gadget situation where, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Where like the patron will be like, yes, we continue to grow powers together. Yes. You may kill this rat sort of deal. But once I had like the first interaction between a rat and my nephew, he didn't want to kill the rat. And I'm like, okay, that's fine too. That's fine too. But I'm just trying to pay attention to like things that they ask for and stuff. And we're like, okay, how can I incorporate this sort of stuff into the story to hopefully bring them in? Because like, I want them to have a good time. And I realize like, I might not be a good DM for children. I might not be a good DM for children because I'm so like murder, blood, darkness, spooky stuff, like adult stuff. So I try. They're having fun though, and I'm really glad. I'm really heckin' glad. Dom, leave Zachryox alone. Goodness gracious. Yeah. But it is interesting how like the parents have really like they've really taken a liking to it, which was a very pleasant surprise. Like one of my favorite moments so far with that D&D campaign is and this is kind of spoilers by the way for Waterdeep. I won't get too into spoilers, but there's certain events that happen, and one of the events was like an explosion that happened in front of the party's base. And some people were caught in the crossfire. It caused a lot of chaos, and the party went out to investigate. And one of the kids went to investigate like the bodies and stuff out front, and discovered that one of the bodies had like treasure and stuff, like gold and whatever. So he was asking about like, oh, can I take this? And I'm so glad he asked, because I could just be like, okay, listen, you can. However, it will be a roll, and be aware that there is, you know, a lot of eyes and stuff on you, because this is drawing a lot of like public attention. So if you want to just take it, you can, but people will see that you take it. If you want to be sneaky, it's a roll. And if you fail, people will notice. So like, this is like making sure that he can make a fully informed decision, knowing the potential consequences of that action. So I gave him all this information, and he thought about it. He's like, okay. And he decided, I'm going to take the gold, which is his dad actually was like, yes, and then give it to the guard, he says. And his dad called him a narc. But I was really impressed. He was just like, okay, knowing all the stuff, I'm going to take the gold. I'm going to hand it off to the guard because someone else might take it. I was like, okay, you do that. And the guard thanks you for like your efforts. And I, of course, in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm making a mental note. They're going to have a better relationship with the city guard, because the guard's like, yeah, these guys are cool. So I didn't expect that, but I thought that was pretty cool. They also had a moment where they were really creative too. Oh, that was so cool. They're doing good. But yeah, I really wish I could remember that name of that other game system that I played. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Like the thing that impressed me so much about the other thing is like when it comes to tabletop role plays and stuff, the aspect of it that I like the least most often is combat and dungeon delving. I usually find those two elements really boring and slow. But yeah, this game system actually like made dungeon delving and combat really exciting. It was really cool. Like, you have spells, right? And I was a wizard, so I have spells. And how the system works is you can cast the spell as many times as you succeed the roll to cast it. The instant that you roll and you fail, you can no longer use the spell until you've had a long rest. And that made it exciting. It made it exciting because it was like, okay, here's what we got for spells. All right, we have to try it here. And it made it scary. It made it exciting. It was really exciting because it's like, if you get it, it feels great. And if you don't, you're like, oh no, what are we going to do? Like, light. Casting light was so useful because you're in a dark dungeon. And then I couldn't cast light anymore. I was like, shit, what do we do? We have to think about our torches and stuff. Oh, it was so exciting. So fun. Hi, Rex. Hello. Hi, Low Res Rex. How you heckin' doing? Happy Friday. If it isn't my favorite pastel ghost, oh my gosh. If it isn't my favorite dino. Hello, Low Res Rex. How you heckin' doing? I hope you had a good week. Hope you've had a awesome week. I've done good. I did my exam. I'm just waiting to hear back on how I did. And it's agony. I don't know how I did. I know I didn't do absolutely terrible, but I don't know if I did good enough to pass. That's the thing. That's the thing. Managing light is so annoying. It was so fun. I really enjoyed it. I've been struggling to fix sleep. Oh no, I hope you can fix it. Yeah, that could be really tough. I'm sending you all my best energy for sure. What was another thing in that system? Oh yeah, I shot arrows, which also is like a must. If I have a weapon, it has to be bow and arrow. It's like my weapon of choice every heckin' time. And in this game system, like you keep track of your arrows, and I didn't buy arrows ahead of time. I actually found them, and they were like, the description was like, these are pretty flimsy. You could fire them, but they're going to break instantly on impact, which was great. Because then I just had to like, I didn't have to worry about like finding them after the combat. I could just fire them and they're broken. Take one off of my list of arrows and stuff. Anyway, I think the thing I liked the most about the game system was how it encouraged teamwork with your party members, which I freaking love. I love teamwork. I love any system that encourages teamwork. It made me so happy because we thought as a team, we planned as a team, and that made the dungeon really fun. Talking tabletop? Yeah. Yeah, talking role plays and stuff. Yeah, 5th edition and other edition that I can't remember the name of. I wish I did. It was ran by one of my best friends. He really likes running like rare and underrated tabletops. And of course, like I'm excited for Vampire. There's a lot more books coming out for Vampire that I'm excited for too. Just a lot of good stuff all around, you know? All I know. Okay, I gotta move to the fingers. Said I've been haven't been able to find a DM that's cool with me fucking around and pushing the envelope as an artificer. What kind of stuff do you like to do as an artificer? Because, yeah, it can be tough. It can be tough. And got so far in the end, it didn't even matter. You have a whole in-character project book? That's so sick. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't see why a DM wouldn't be cool with that. But I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, it's all about communication and stuff. In the end. Fall to lose it all. In the end, it didn't even matter. Far as I can go for all this. You should know. Oh. Trust in you. It doesn't even matter. Eating potato salad, delicious. I came up with an idea I call freezy coffins. A steel coffin enchanted with freezing and anti-decaying magic. The point of it is to throw dead party members or NPCs in to prevent their condition. Ah, see? That sounds like an awesome idea, actually. That reminds me of like once in a different, this was years ago now, but we fought and killed a displacer beast. And one of our party members was brilliant enough to be like, yo, I want to skin the displacer beast and have the pelt, which with all of us teaming up together, we successfully got the pelt. So once we had it, it was a matter of determining, okay, we have this pelt. What do we want to do with it? And me and at least one other party member, we were like, yo, we want to make a displacer chair. We want to make a displacer beast chair. We want to fashion the pelt into a chair that we could have in our base. And one of my other party members was like, could we like make a cloak? Can we make a cloak? And I was like, me and this other party member looked at each other. We're like, no, we want a chair. We want the displacer beast chair. Because imagine it. Imagine it. You're bringing other people back to your base to have an important meeting about some quest or whatever event is currently happening. You bring them into the meeting room and say, please have a seat. And they try to sit, but they fall on the floor instead. Because the chair they thought they were going to sit in is a displacer chair that is actually a little bit to the right of where you think it is. And that just killed me. I wanted the displacer chair so bad. Displacer chair. But yeah, this other party member and the DM, both of them were like, they weren't really amused. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's brilliant. It's displacer chair. Also came up with an idea for a fitted ear cuffs for the team. Each teammate picks a gemstone to represent them with a generic gemstone to rep the party as a whole. The idea is the ear cuff is fitted with all the gemstones and each acts as sending stone. Ah, yes, radios. Yes. God. Every campaign that I had, communication was kind of tough, and I wish we had stuff to make that easier. Having sending stones would be so sick. Okay, this is a really good start. Before I get too deep and do the fingers, the rest of the fingers, that being the gloves, I'm going to go to the upper hands and do the nails and stuff there. I think that'll be a good idea. I have so many ideas. You were cooking. Yeah, it sounds like you were. Sounds like you were. But yeah, it reminds me like, and this only happened in Vampire the Masquerade, but that's also the only space that I like played with other people online for a little bit. But I remember getting into a debate with someone about like the rule of cool, so to speak. I love the rule of cool. I love when, you know, players sort of surprise you with their creativity as far as like things that they can do or come up with. I love that shit. And I like to encourage it where I can. So yeah, I'm definitely a rule of cool person. If you're like, hey, can I try this thing? And I'm just like, okay, it makes sense to me and I think it's cool as fuck. Let's make it happen. And I remember getting to a sort of a debate with someone where they're like, yeah, rule of cool. No, you got to stick with the rules. The rules as written, which I feel like that it's easier to follow those rules for like D&D 5th edition. But like in Vampire, maybe it's better now with like more of the stuff in the books that have come out since, but like the first books that came out, like the core book, for example, if you just take that, There's the way that some of the disciplines and rules are written in that book is trash. It's bad. It's kind of up to group interpretation. And that's why it constantly causes all these freaking debates that I hate. One party I played with had a sort of transportation vehicle fueled by a hell engine and used soul coins. Holy shit, that's so cool. I wanted to swap the engine with a steam engine using a combination of water ice elementals to make it more reliable and self-sufficient. Ah. Yeah, it's just like, hey, can we stop using souls and use some renewable energy instead? No. It must be fueled by hell. Oh, surrender bet gobsmack. Okay, okay. All across the idiot nation. Dreams of tomorrow. Yeah, how often? I mean, I guess it would depend if you could craft them, right? Because if you could craft them, then in theory, as you fight, you just capture the souls of your enemies, turn them into coins, fuel your vehicle. But yeah, if you can't craft them, then I totally understand. What do you have to do? You have to go back to hell to get more soul coins? That's really out of the way. That's inconvenient. What the hell? Artificial coins? Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I could see it as like, and the thing is, like, I could see it from the point of view as a DM too, because if the DM purposefully was like, here's this train or vehicle, right, that works with this, and the fuel of which drives this train is currently finite, and you don't have very many of them. I could see the logic of doing that being like, well, I want them to have the ability to get to places, but also they can't have the power to just go anywhere, wherever they want at all times. Maybe at that particular part of the story. But again, that's stuff where you could just like, you could talk it out, right? Amberjack Jack-o'-lantern, hell yeah! Do you have any questions? Ask me to tell you in chat. So don't worry, Zacharax, I have no questions. I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing. Wow, you get so much gold for that fish. Hell yeah, congratulations. Oh, whoops, wrong one. I'm just trying to like make sure that the nails look like they're in the same sort of ballpark, and I just need to lighten it up just a little bit toward the tip. Toward the tip. Yeah, it looks better. I love how this is turning out. Ah, I love it. Don't have to ask. Just say. Just say the song. Just say the song. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you mentioned that before. Sure. Oh, whoops. I already messed up this one. Okay, hold on. I'm like jumping to the... It's like, why isn't it painting? I know exactly why it's not painting. Because it's snapped to the middle. Thanks for indulging me on TTRPG talk. I don't get to talk about. Yeah, no worries. I honestly love that stuff. And I like the ideas that you came up with too. Yeah, if you guys are interested in vampire, keep that interest, please. Because, like, my whole goal with, like, running campaign, or chronicles, rather, of Vampire the Masquerade is I want to run it for more groups. Like, I'm really excited to run it for the group that I have, and I want to keep doing stuff with them if they enjoy it and they have fun. But I would love to do other stories with other groups too. Like, it would be so sick. Okay, I think I might stop soon, but yeah, the nails and fingers are getting there. I like the ring finger being a different color. It offers a nice little bit of pop. Want a mischief homebrew idea for a potion? Yes. Yes, Ranger. That sounds awesome. But yeah, I'll continue this on stream Tuesday. We'll see if I happen to have time to do any work on it off stream. I will try, because yeah, I want to get this done. I want to get this done so we can start rigging. Is Masquerade more political intrigue tabletop? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of political intrigue, but it doesn't have to be political if that, like, kind of vibe doesn't align with how you like to play. Like, I definitely would say it's more role play focused than it is combat focused. But it, like, you don't have to be political. You could just be like a new vampire trying to figure out what the hell is going on or where you are, and learning to cope in the new world, and then get vampire jobs. I guess ultimately it does get political now that I think about it, but it does not have to be if that's not your jam. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah. Polymorph potion. A potion that appears to have a white liquid within. Once this potion is consumed, the drinker is polymorphed into a rat. Only dropping to 0 hit points or dispel magic can turn the drinker back to normal. Oh, yeah, that would be sick. I mean, if you're looking for folks and are comfy, I'm always down to try new things. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind, Rex. Ha ha ha. Hell yeah. That was a fun song. I liked the guitar in it. Although, admittedly, Dom, I have to be honest, I couldn't really listen to it. Because I'm talking and I'm drawing. But it sounded like it was good and fun. Mm-hmm. All right, well, I'm going to save my progress here. I'm just, like, making sure I saved. Because, yes, much progress was made today. But yeah. Next up will be to finalize the fingernails, the fingers, the gloves, and start finalizing. Once the hands are done, then it'll be about getting the forearms done, and then the upper arms and all the other stuff. So that's good. Progress, baby. Feel free to use that in your D&D sessions. I will keep that in mind. Because, yeah, my one nephew who loves killing rats, I don't know if he wants to be a rat, but maybe he does, and he just doesn't know it, you know? So yeah, I'll definitely put that in the back pocket. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today during one of my rare daytime streams. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you and working on my project here. Hell yeah. I will be posting this to YouTube, so if you're watching on YouTube and you happen to see this, please hit the like button and subscribe, as it helps my channel grow and helps others find my channel as well. I will be streaming again next Tuesday at 6 p.m. PT. I will be posting my schedule to all the usual places, so if you want to keep up with my streaming schedule or what the heck I'm up to, please follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, or join the Discord as I update all of those places pretty heckin' regularly. Discord is the place to be tonight if you like Magic: The Gathering, because we're going to be playing some Commander via Spell Table later tonight on the Discord, so I'll be there if you want to hang out and say hi. And of course, I will, I don't know, whenever as soon as I hear, once I get word that I've passed my course, I'm going to be screaming everywhere, man. I'm going to be so heckin' excited. So, stay tuned for that news. Hi, spooky girl! Mwah! Hello! Hello! Happy Friday to you. Hope you're having a lovely Friday. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. My brain is fried. My brain is fried. Here's the thing. I want to know if I passed because I need to know if I need to keep the information that I've been studying and cramming into my brain inside my brain, or if I can let it go, if I can release. So that's why I really want to know. I really, really, really want to know if if I passed. Anyway, you guys. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really heckin' appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you so very much. I also want to make sure I give another huge shout out to the lovely folks who rated on in. Huge thank you to oh my gosh, Area Genix. I'm pretty sure you told me how to pronounce your name, and I'm just like, Aria Nix Lovecraft. I'm so sorry if I butchered that, but sincerely, thank you for rating on in. Thank you for sharing your community with mine. And yeah, thank you for my mods to hanging out. Thank you for Zachariax for answering all my heckin' questions. I think that covers everything. So we're gonna go for a heckin' raid, y'all. Here are the raid messages to copy paste. Be ye subbed or not subbed, as I like to spread the love here on my heckin' channel. That's right. Let us see. It is Friday evening, so I expect a lot of people are doing the heckin' thing. Hello, Fletch. Hello. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, y'all. I know exactly who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid a fellow ghosty. We're gonna raid Hana Yoshida. Why do I say that wrong? It's Hana Yoshida, my wife. We're gonna go raid my wife. It has been a second. I know I've been studying, but I'm back, and I'll be back to a semi-regular streaming schedule starting next week. Yes. You left her to bug me? Well, we're going back. We're gonna go back, but it's really good to see you. Here are the raid messages once again, guys. We're gonna go raid Hana. I believe Hana is doing... Is Hana doing karaoke? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Let's go over there and say hi. Okay, guys? I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening. I hope you have a kick-ass weekend as well. And I'll see you all on Tuesday for more vampire art. Until then, okay, everybody? Good night. Good night. See you later.